Hello everybody, welcome to this session. In this session we will start from our previous sessions and we have stopped at the KPI. So what exactly we have to do in KPI? We have to set the trend like this, right? Because we have the KPI, we have constructed the KPI, but there was no target or trend like this, right? So for that we are going to use measures, and in that measures I'm going to set my target for profit, right? And then we can do what? Then we can set the target. So here you can see that target I have set in what? A target profit, the variable that I have created uh, using measures, right? So let's do that. So this slide is there in my charts and plot PPT, so you can refer that. Let's start plotting that. So here I have taken KPI. KPI stands for key performance indicator. If I click on focus mode and it's asking me for the values, so let me take profit as a value. So I'll drag and drop profit. Trend axis, what I need, let me take trend axis as that of year, right? And once you'll see, we can see a gray sort of thing here, gray area that has got no trends into it. So my target is empty here. So let's create a target. So how we gonna create a target? For that we're gonna click on new measures. So as soon as I'll click on new measures, I can see a measure short of variable. I can take any name for my variable. So measure here is a variable. Variable is a place that is going to store one value into it, right? So I just want to name that place. Let me take and rename it as what? Target profit. So this is a variable which will hold one value. So target profit. You can take any name of it, right? There is no hard and fast rule that what name you gonna take. So if I'll take target profit equal to, so what should be my target profit? So as I'm talking about sum of profit, right? So let me take sum of profit then. So if I'll type sum, so you can see sum as a function here. Fx is what? Function. Let me click on tab button and you will find out sum as a function. So now this function of mine has started with a starting brace. Now what exactly I want, where I just want to have this sum, I want to have this sum over profit, right? So if I click on if I write profit here, you can see that here that is something mentioned is store sales data. What is that? So this is indeed the name of the table, and profit is the variable, or profit is the column name. So if I want to check this, if I'll go and click on my table view, so let me check on table view. If I'll go for sum of profits, here is my profit, right? So I'm talking about this column actually, right? It contains all the profit values. So I'm talking about this profit column, which is there inside what? Which is there inside my store and sales data table, right? So let's apply the function. I'll go again click over where? What? I'll click on report view to apply my function. So that is gone because I haven't saved it. So I'll no issues. I'll again click on new measures and again create it. So let me see that that has been created. Yes. So as I was creating it and I haven't saved it, so you can find it out. Target profit variable has been created with an error sign, right? So let me double click or click over it. So once I'll click over it, you can find it out that I'm into measures now again. So let me remove. So you can see that sales, store sales data, there is a table name, and profit is the column name. If I'll click on that, so that means what? I am applying some function and combining and doing addition of all the profits, right? And let me say that, let me say that my target is what? My target is 2 times. My target is what? 2 times of my actual profit, sum of profit. So if I multiply it by 2 times, that means what? I am putting my target 2 times of what I actually got as a sum of profit, right? So if I'll click and hit enter, so you can see that this variable has been created and the error is now removed. So now this variable has been created. If I'll drag this target profit and put it over the target, so you can see a particular trend line has been created with a color into it. Let's suppose now my target profit is half of what I have achieved, right? So let me divide it by 2, and if I click or hit enter, you can see what? There is a change in what? There is a change in the color of it. That means what? That my goal was less, but I have achieved more. That's why the color is green, right? So in this way I can create a variable, I can hold its value, right? I can hold its value, and I can create a positive trend or a negative trend based upon my target. Okay, let's also create suppose let me create a card now. So if I'll click on card, and this time I want the field to be what? Field to hold the target profit that I have created. So if I'll drag and drop, you can see what? The value of target profit where? In my card. So I hope so that these 2 points are clear. Let's click on this target. Let me multiply it by 2. So this has been changed now. And what about this one? This is also being changed now, right? So I can, you can use cards to also depict a value, and what exactly the card will denote. So if I'll click on card, you can see that card is only going to take one value, right? So if I'll remove it here, if I'll take profit, suppose if I'll take profit, suppose, so it is going to show me what? Sum of all the profits, right? Now I need another card. Suppose I'll click on another card, I'll paste it here, and this time I want one field inside my inside my card, that should be sales, sum of sales. So you can see that sum of sales has been created. So in this way I can create card, I can create the KPI. Let me take another chart called as gauge. So if I'll click on here, then click on my gauge. So again, what I want? Gauge to be depicted. So what exactly gauge will require? Gauge will require values. Let me take profit. So sum of profit is the gauge. Minimum value, maximum value, I can create the measures for it and I can post it there. Target value, so let's take the target profit that we have created earlier. So if I'll click on that, so you can see that a particular line showing what? Showing the target here, right? Now it's asking for tooltips. So any additional information that you want to give, let me give additional information as sales. So you can also see that if I'll hover over here, so you can find out sum of sales also, right? So in this way you can create your gauge chart also. So one of my subscriber has asked me that how I can create a text here, how I can create a visual banner here, right? So to create a banner here, let me create a banner here, let me drop it here. So for that I have to click on this text box, right? And let's write something in this text box. So creating, let me resize it, let me make it 40, creating a visualization, creating visualization charts and plots. Right, let me take the color of it to be orange. Right, so here you can find it out, the orange created. Let me take this whole text into center, looking good now. Let me change few properties of it. So I'll go for effect. I want the color to be black. Right, I want to have any visual borders. Yes, I want to have visual borders. The color should be orange for that. Do I want it rounded? Okay, so I want it rounded also, so that should make look good. Do I need shadow? Yes, I'll require shadow also. Let's make the shadow as orange shadow, and you can see it's looking like this. Let me change the canvas color. So if I'll click on canvas and if I'll click on format your report, I'll go for canvas background. I'll change its color to that of black. Right, and if I'll reduce its transparency, so you can see that the canvas is now what, it's a black in color. Let's change a few of the settings here for these charts also, so that it may look good. So if I want to have the same property of what my text contains, so I'll click on this box of the text, I'll click on format painter, and I'll click on the graph. So you can see the property has been changed. Again, click on here on the box, text box, click on format painter, and I'll click on my chart. Again, click here, click on format painter. So all the properties of the text will be given to whom? To these charts and plots. If I'll click here, if I'll go format, click here, properties been given to here. Now let me change few properties of that so that it will look good. So let me click on first one, go for its colors. So fill color, I'll take it orange. Target color, leave that. Data values, I want to have the color as orange. Target labels, callout values, value should be orange, so you can see that it has been orange now. Target also I should take as orange, so you can see the orange color to it. So in this way I can change the properties. If I'll go for general, if I'll go for effect, I want the background color to be black, no problem. Visual color border should be orange, not an issue. Do I need shadow? Yes, I need shadow, and you can see that its color is also what, orange, because it has taken the properties from the format painter. Similarly, I'll go for this one. I should change the property of this one also, right? It's title. So if I'll click on title, if I'll change its color to orange, so you can see the title has also been changed. Similarly, I can go for this one. Let me go for general setting, effect. I want it to be orange. So you can see that orange background has been created. Leave lot. I don't want orange background. I want that title should have a orange color. So yes, so it has, title has gotten orange color now. Let's change this one also. Let's change its properties, go for visuals, call out values. I want them to be orange, so here it is. What else I want to change here? Call out labels. I want in orange. So you can see that this property has also been changed. If I'll go for this one, let me take the properties, try to take it properties from here. Let's see if it works. Yes, so it works now. So you can see that I have formatted my whole of visuals with the black background with a shadow of orange and also text of orange. So in this way you can also work around with the plots. So in the next session we will see more of such graphs and plots. So thank you so much. Please do subscribe my channel.